Hello, everybody. Spencer Duby here, 107.9 FM. Got another interview for you today. I am here with the lead director of Woofa-Roo. This is Lorene. She's joining us in the studio today. Lorene, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing very well. How are you today?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for joining us here today on the
Thank you.
Berg.
I'm thrilled to be here. I just can't wait to talk about our festival this year.
Well, I know personally I'm thrilled that Woofa-Roo is back May 31st and June 1st.
Yes.
I don't even own a dog, sadly. But last year, it was great to be there. We were live on location, met so many friendly dogs. Like you said off air, there is no social bearing. The dogs are all free to go wherever. It's great.
Right.
It's awesome. And everybody was so friendly. The different vendors there gave me treats for my girlfriend's dog, which was so nice. Seeing the dog agility course was great. All the puppers running through.
Yes.
And the dog show as well. There was a different dog show near the back, which was canines of some sort doing tricks and whatnot. It was great. It was my first time ever there. So obviously everybody involved, yourself included, do an amazing job. Why the Libro Centre? Why there? Has it been anywhere else in years past?
No, actually, when we first started many years ago in 2012, we approached the organizers of the town, and I said, look, I want to put this little festival on, and I'd like to rent a small space, rent a marina. Actually, that's what the original location was going to be. And at that point, the Libro Centre was newly built, and they wanted to fill it with things that our community would love to attend. And they said, no, you've got to have it here. And so that's how it happened. That's why we're at the Libro Centre, and we are delighted with that facility. They couldn't be more accommodating. They're extremely helpful in trying to navigate any issues that we may have. And it's wonderful because we're indoors and out. So we're basically weatherproof. We, if it gets a little warm outside, we're indoors. If it's beautiful outside, a lot of people are outdoors as well. So it's just a weatherproof festival.
It's a great venue to have it at, for sure.
It is.
And I'm an animal lover, especially dogs. And, someone that doesn't even own a dog, go to this event. It's great. You just see so many different dogs. There's something there for everybody. Like in my case, as I mentioned, got different treats given to me for my girlfriend's dog, which was so nice. Somebody that has a dog for sure. It's a great idea for a birthday for that person or a Christmas gift, whatever the case may be. But not only that, there are so many different things, different events that you have going on at this major event.
Right.
What's new this year? Is there anything brand new? Is there anything that's not going to be there compared to years previous?
I'll quickly list some of the things that naturally everyone comes for the dock diving. They love the dock diving. They love the dog agility. They love the lure coursing. All of that is in place. Our police canine unit will be there on Sunday at noon. That's a huge draw. Naturally, we have our silent auction, which is incredible. 100% of these proceeds go to our 7 charities and rescues for the silent auction. And what's lovely about this is that each bidding starts at 30% of the value of that basket. So, and they're not just dog baskets. They are, gift certificates and, leggings and dog food, kibble, you name it. We have a silent auction item for everyone. And it's a great deal. So that in itself, we have dog races also on Sunday. But our new things that we have is a pretty unique sport. We're the first ones in Amherstburg and the surrounding area to bring it. It's called Elite Shed Dog Demonstration. And this is brand new. These are dogs who actually go out into the field in the spring, and they look for antlers that have been shed in the spring. This is a huge sport. It's a huge economic boom. We all know if you have a dog, we all know buying an antler is very expensive. And now they've actually made a sport out of this. So we have that demonstration coming in on Saturday. That's something new. The other thing being that this area is such a hunter's environment with duck hunting and goose hunting, and we have the Erie Shore Retrievers coming to do a demonstration on their hunting retrievers. And these dogs are amazing. They're fearless, they're enthusiastic, they're incredibly maniacal when it comes to retrieving. This is an innate trait that they have, and they bring out the best in these natural retrieving and scenting skills, and we'll have that demonstration as well.
Wonderful. Well, Lorene and I are going to take a quick break here on the Berg. Don't go anywhere. Still a little more to talk about here. In the meantime, enjoy this great hit and timeless classic, whichever one you would like to prefer to call it. That is totally your doing. It's Own Alone by Bahamas on the Berg. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the interview with Lorene, the lead director of Woofa-Roo, which so many people love, myself included. Lorene, thank you once again for joining me here on the Berg. I got to ask you, do you own a dog by chance?
I do.
You do? What kind of dog do you have?
He's the best dog I've ever owned. He's a golden retriever. He is truly the best dog I've ever had, but he's a terrible golden retriever. He doesn't retrieve. And typically, golden retrievers love the water. Not him. He doesn't like the water. But he is by far the best dog I've ever owned, and I've had many, many over the years, and I wouldn't trade him for anything, but he's a terrible golden retriever.
Well, as long as he's loving and good, that's all that matters.
He's loving, he's good, and he's a hair machine.
Yes.
So it's a way of life when you have these dogs that have a thick double coat. You have to just accept you're going to be living with hair.
Yes. What's his name?
George.
George. Will George be making an appearance at Woofa-Roo this year?
George will be making an appearance later in the day. We are so busy making sure that everybody else's dogs are having fun, and everyone else is focused on their own dog. We don't have time to be able to focus on George. So he'll be there late in the day when the crowd's thin and shops close up and our vendors are leaving. So he'll be there after.
Very nice. Any new vendors you know of this year making their first appearance?
We have so many vendors this year. And again, it's not just dog products. It's it is. Let's see. We have realtors. We have Color Street, Maple Expressions. We have all kinds of. Costco will be there. Just many different vendors. A lot are handing out products to sample. We also have some great food vendors as well.
Yeah,
so,
it's a great event. It really is.
Thank you.
Woofa-Roo Festival.
Thank you.
Something we were chatting about off air that I think is so important. Every dog owner should, for your safety and your dog's safety, is your policy. Can you let the listeners out there know what the policy is?
Well, the pet policy isn't too long, but you can't find it on our website. It's woofaroo.com. But one of the issues is we want to make sure that we have one person per dog. We don't want several dogs on the end of, several leads just for one person. And the leads that they have, the leashes, should be a 6-foot leash. We want to make sure that your dog is friendly, comfortable in crowds. If they're not, please don't bring them. If you are curious and haven't been to Woofa-Roo before and you're curious, come the first day, take a look around, see if it's going to work for your dog, and then you can bring the dog the next day. But if your dog isn't comfortable around a lot of people, just do him and yourself a favor. Don't bring him. But do enjoy the festival. It is an animal lovers festival and a lot to see, a lot to do. It takes 2 days to see everything, but certainly there's something for everyone.
Yes, there certainly is. I'm sure me and my girlfriend will be making an appearance. So, Lorene, this has been wonderful. Really looking forward to everything, the turnout this year. Maybe we'll even be live on location again.
I think you are.
Not sure. I haven't heard anything yet, but it wouldn't surprise me.
It is on. You folks have been great. You brought in so much energy into the arena. You're located indoors, where we have the dog agility, and it just was filled with a buzz when you guys were on air and you had music playing. It was just delightful. It was so much fun, and you'll be there again on Saturday. So,
well, thank you. Awesome. Lorene, this has been wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me here on the Berg.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.